Hi everyone, this is Cindy the Crocheter, coming back to you after, I don't know, a year? It seems like a year. Water is in my cup, and in case anybody wants to steal my cup, they can't. Probably is videotaping it in opposite directions, but water was in my cup and gonna be after this video. Friday, May 30th is today. I am coming to you from my little abode of Minitonas, Manitoba, 4 hours away from the devastating wildfires of Flin Flon and some Cree Nation areas. I cannot pronounce their names, but we had a warning on our phone on the 28th of May, and my daughter came for Mother's Day and stayed a week. I sent her packing, and then I got some things on Tuesday and asked if I could take my daughter for a week again, and I said sure, why not? Because it was a blessing for me. I don't like it how it happened, but it was a blessing for me because my sister has gotten the golden signal, the golden button to come home. And I knew the day was coming, and I was like, Lord, I am going to do it. I just don't know how, because my sister has been there for almost 9 months gathering lots of stuff. How am I going to bring that lots of stuff home? Her walker, herself, and she's now on 24-hour oxygen, and that big butt tank, and get it all in and everything. But, you know, he sent me my daughter. So now I have my daughter, and so tomorrow we are garage selling, because I want a bookshelf on this side, and I'm hunting for lamps, 2 lamps. There's a huge Bonito garage sale of like so many venues, and you can buy like frozen pierogies. Their grocery stores are gonna have sales on, so why not? And so anyways, jumping back to the fires, so Tuesday, which was, I believe, would have been the 27th, and so the 28th I packed my little bag, grabbed my water, got up at 5, left at 5:30, and I listened to the CBC radio, and so they were interviewing a lady who was at the time in the morning preparing for a possible evacuation. So I basically listened through the whole trip there and back through the radio. Of course, sometimes I'm like, okay, I've heard this so many times, because they repeat hourly, half hourly, and so also on the news was about this family of 4 who froze trying to cross the border, and these 2 people who were smuggling them to help them, I guess apparently they got their sentence, the actual smuggling guy and his partner. They finally sentenced them, so some justice to the family. And so when we were probably about an hour and a half home, our phones went on to alert saying Manitoba is under fire warning emergencies. They even brought the Canadian Armed Force. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Forces. I'm not sure. But they came to help people who couldn't get out. And I would say it was approximately 5 o'clock that they called the people, or they just called. The warning was like, get out. The Cree towns, I think there were 2 of them they mentioned, and Flin Flon. And I just was looking up just now that Flin Flon, even the mayor and the few people that are left in the town, they said, you got to get out. The road that I use to get out of here is Highway 10. And so I knew a lot of people. I want to give clapping hands to, and I'm not being rude about it. I was so proud of seeing Fast Gas in Swan River step up and keep their pumps open and giving free coffee and water to the evacuees. Because they had to evacuate and get out of town by midnight. Nobody was supposed to be there. And of course, I think it was like 17,000 people who had to travel. And so Fast Gas stayed open. I found out the next day that our co-op store stayed open for midnight for people who needed food and everything. Maybe the gas station did too. I don't know. And I've seen a lot of, we have this one place called Sweet Acres, and they grow strawberries and corn, and they make their homemade salsa, and they opened their fields to 20 campers, or people with motorhomes. And then I saw, I think we have like an RV, not an RV, but a trailer park, I think, or somewhere open. They had 30 spots available too. And so lots of people tried to help as much as they could. I hear that they're looking for people to volunteer shelters for animals. And my good friend asked if I could be her reference, and I said, yeah, sure, give them the phone number, I'll give you a positive reference. And so that's what's happening. As far as I know, it's 4 hours away. It's about 40 hectares, this fire, and it's about 400 meters close to the city of Flin Flon. So any good thoughts or happy prayers, because they're all flooding to Winnipeg. So heads up, kudos to Winnipeg, who's going to look after them. And I know there's several that's stopped in Dauphin, and lots stopped in Swan River, and I don't know where else they could go. The Paw maybe, but I think the Paw's only 2 hours away from Flin Flon, so I don't know. But that is what's going on over here. My daughter's staying for about 2 weeks. Yay! I get to celebrate her birthday with her, so yay. And so basically, I've been doing good. I've kicked into health kick gear. So I am, I never checked to see if I had any crap on my face. I just thought I saw something. So I've been doing good. I've been trying to eat healthier, which I'm seeing positive results. I'm sleeping better. I'm staying up more. I have so much energy. Whoa! Look at me. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So that's a positive. And seeing all this positive results is like, okay, let's get going. So I'm not a doctor. Don't take my word for it. But if you need a nutritionist, let's go. Eat your fruits. But don't forget to mix them with your nuts. Yep. Portion control. 8 cups of water. Whoa. So anyways. But who knows? This time next year, I will be a model. Okay, so what have I been doing? I don't even know where my thing is. So, the blanket that I was so like gun ho to finish has not done anything since I last done it, which was this one. I don't know if it's even going to show the right way. I have not touched it or done it for a while, but I will get back to it because look how beautiful it is. It's a Rosalina crochet pattern, and apparently I hear rumors that she has started a new pattern, so I probably want to get into that, but I want to finish this. So that's now has turned into a whip, but it will get done. Things are happening. Oh, I don't even, where did it go? Oh, there it is. I have it in a different bag. I've got the yarn in this bag for the blanket I'm doing, but the blanket is actually technically not in here. Now this is, so that was Rosalina. This next one, I kind of stopped too, because as you can see here, I've been doing puzzles. We'll talk about that later before I jump on get sidetracked. This blanket, I wanted to make for somebody, but is no longer theirs. It's going to be mine because I have a Halloween blanket, a Christmas blanket. I have like a beachy looking type blanket. But the colors I pulled from my yarn stash, tell me people, what do you think this screams? So we start off with this crazy pattern, and then we move down to solid purple, then we move down to this yarn, which I found 3 balls of. If I can quickly, the crazy multicolored one is Colorscape by Red Heart, and this colorway is Shanghai. So that's Shanghai Colorscape yarn, and then the solids are just from Meal Lens, purple lilac. So I have one more ball I need to get through. So what my thinking is I save some yarn from the bottom looking one. That is a Red Heart too. Some kind of comfort stripes, but I can't remember what now. And then we go to the solid purple. Then we're going to do these 3 Shanghai ones. And after we get the purple, the 3rd ball of Shanghai, I'm going to do another slot of the solid purple, and then I'm going to finish up the blanket with this last one. So it kind of has like a kind of complete looking stripy pattern. And for the border, I'm going to, because I have a ton of this purple, I'm going to use this color solid as the border around this blanket. Now, this blanket is by Creative Grandma, And I'll try and link it out what she did, but if you want to try and hunt for it on your own, you Google, or not you Google, you go to her channel and look for her playlist of blankets. Excuse me. And her blankets are, look for the one with green ombre as the thumbnail, because that's the pattern I used and I just liked it. And so I didn't know if using a solid would look good, because I don't want to really give it away, but it's like a 1 row repeat. The only thing is you got to be careful when you're putting your stitches in that you're keeping the stitches in the same space, because you do like a double crochet and then you gotta go down to the previous row to pick up a stitch to do your third stitch, and then you gotta make sure to go back and finish it off with a double crochet. And yeah, and then that's the whole pattern, and it makes this, I think it looks okay on either side. I don't even know what that stitch is called, but I fell in love with it. And it's, to me, it is, you have to think a little bit, but not a lot. And I was going strong too. I was going strong on this. It's 125 rows. You stop on your 124th row so that she can show you how to finish the last row up. But I think I stopped at 77. I think I'm on row 77. So I'm more than halfway. But I stopped because my daughter came to visit, and I have so much energy. Like, I don't get tired as much. And I feel like I've got, like, I don't know if this is normal energy or if it's like hyper energy, like ADHD kind of energy. I don't know, but that's what I've been doing. Well, that's what I was doing. And then these puzzles. This puzzle I did a long time ago. I did videos on it. I told you about the green that I was having problems with. But the green I finally finished. And it was so good. I want to keep it. Once I get my bedroom item arriving, I will place this in my bedroom. Or, I'm looking at it and I kind of like it in my videos. It opens up this kind of space of, not looking at walls. You're actually looking at something other than me, if you choose to. Just don't tell me. And then, I was so excited to do this puzzle. So there's got a lot of cats going on. Totally wanted to do this for summer. Totally am thrilled that it's made out of recycled pieces. But when I do a puzzle, let the edge be an edge, because I don't know, some of the edging are like slanted, or it look like it's curved, and I don't know if it's an edge or not. And this gave me a headache that I'm like, you know what? Scrap it. Oh, sorry. Scrap this. I've got a 550 puzzle that I could do. And man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I just whipped this within a week. I thought I would have problems with it because it's kind of like pastel-y looking. And no, these edges were nice and defined. The only problems I had is which way the picture was going to go. and I didn't know what the sides were. It was kind of confusing. It was just confusing at first. And then, it clicked in, and then I'm like, okay, I'm doing it this way. And then before you know it, I got all this cat done, got this cat done, and I worked from this side to this side, tried to get this side done. Anyways, I got everything done. And then I was out of luck. Oh, I use, by the way, Mod Podge and a spongy brush, and I just sponge it. Make sure I bought parchment paper, so I put parchment paper underneath first, and then I hodgepodged everything, let it dry for whatever, flipped it, did the back, and did all that. And then it was sturdy enough, because I don't have that much left, and so I thought it was going to be, yeah, it's sturdy enough. So I left it like this, and I do kind of want to frame this. I don't think I can frame that one. It's just too big, and it's more solid. I did front coat, and then I thought I did enough of the, to make it sturdy. No, I had to do that twice, and then I did the back side, and I think I did maybe the third time on the top. So, but yeah, that is what has occupied me. And then I went into my pantry and tried to find another puzzle to do. Oh man, I don't know. I believe we found this at a garage sale or a thrift store. All pieces. No. So it's only $3.50. I really would have liked to do it. I don't think I can do it. I just don't have the patience right now to do it. Maybe I'll just pack it up and keep it or throw it. I don't know. But I'm scrapping it. So I was out of luck. I really didn't have any puzzles. And I was like, damn it. Oh, dang it. So I thought, well, I picked up 2 diamond paintings that my daughter spotted while we were doing Dollarama. And so I thought, yeah, I'm going to do it. So I broke open the Easter one. There was this one you can do. And I don't know what I did with the other one. I can't remember where I put it right now. But it had an Easter bunny. And of course, this one looked cuter, so I started with this. And I can now say that I am almost done. I just today finished the blue shell, and I'm working on the other bottom blue shell. And then, and they're like kind of like sparkle. So yeah, you can see I just started. And then I just need to do the yellow, and I'm done this. I've seen people say they hodgepodge this too. So that's why I think I kind of saved a little bit of hodgepodge. Because this one I definitely want to keep, and I'll probably put it on my fridge so I can look at this one. So yeah, it's very cute. I originally was going to give it away too, but selfish Cindy. Kept it for myself. But I needed to go to Walmart because I needed a cooler. I got a cute little red and white looking Canadian color cooler. So I'm going to take that along my travels when I go to get Elizabeth, because when you change your healthy eating from crap eating, or crap eating that you thought you were doing good at was not, I ended up, so I've never had cottage cheese in my life. Blech. But it turns out I like that over Greek plain yogurt. So, but I need to find a good morning fruity shake with milk, with Greek yogurt. I didn't have milk at the time, so maybe if I added some milk, it will kind of thin out the Greek yogurt, because hokey dana, that's thick. So I now kind of have to have things refrigerated, so I figured a small cooler, then that way I don't have to be tempted, put on the horse blinders, so I can just drive, and when it's time to have my breakfast or lunch or snack, I can just pull it out and it's still cool, because this girl, it's like what, 1 o'clock now, and it's already 28 degrees Celsius. Sorry, I'm not good in Fahrenheit, but when I go and get Kathy this Sunday, I don't know if I mentioned that, but this Sunday she's coming home. We are going to be at 32 Celsius. That ain't good for the fires. So, Ontario, give us your weather. Send the winds east or west or whatever. Let us have rain. Well, anyways, while I got the cooler, that spot, I happened to see a viewer. I was wondering if I was going to see a viewer. So shout out to Michelle. You know what Michelle you are. So shout out to you. I ain't going to do watch Walmart and that, so I can give my daughter her privacy and the lady her privacy. So yeah. But while I was there, I thought, you know what? I need puzzles. I'm craving the puzzles. So I found 2 that I liked. And this is going to be my next puzzle once I'm done that chick. Because I got to finish that diamond painting. That's my goal. Even though I really want to start puzzles. Like, of course, can you guess what it is? The cat puzzle. And I gotta tell you, I swear this was on my Amazon list, but then I decided to go with the other one. So as soon as I seen it, I'm like, I recognize this. This was on Amazon, and this was one that I wanted, but I think maybe because it was $300, I would kind of turn up my nose, because give me a higher one. But I am now doing this one next. This one I'm not going to glue. I think this one is more going to be put it together, save it for another day. Once it's done, wreck it, put it away, maybe do next time. So that's my next one. And then I'm determined to do a 1,000 piece. Because this one was only a 500, I think. And this was a 550. So I'm going back down with that other puzzle. Because I want to prep for this one. This is 1,000 pieces. I got this. I think this is another one I seen on Amazon. But what drew me to this is, this looks like a summer, fall kind. And as soon as I saw the lighthouse, I thought of my sister. She enjoys the lighthouses. And I just enjoyed the whole entire look of this. This would be a fun one to do. This possibly will get glued and put somewhere, maybe behind me, for you to see in later videos. So that is what I've been doing. I've been doing puzzles. I've been getting out more. I've been trying to, I haven't really done walking. I don't know. We got like strange weather. The last time, May long weekend was here. It was so frigid cold, but me and my daughter went out, took the cat too, and it was just nasty, nasty cold weather. Now she's here again, and it is, Lisa Crochet likes to say, it is hot as beep, hot as round objects. Starts with a B. Alls. Hot as be-alls. And yeah, so now we're sweating. Poor Autumn is. Yeah. This is why she's not bugging me. Yeah. So that is my plan. And so I don't know if I mentioned earlier. Yes, I did. So yeah, today is not going out because apparently it was 33. But we're getting Auntie's. Well, yeah. See, now I'm calling my sister Auntie now because my daughter's here. But Auntie Kathy, we're getting her room all fixed up and ready. We're gonna get her stuff. So that when we get her on Sunday, we can just pick her up, walk her up, pick up like her phone charger and her charger and all that, minor stuff. And she enjoys Slurpees. Let's take a moment. No, I shouldn't. I'm not mocking anything that takes a moment, but yeah. Take a moment of her getting a Slurpee and me drooling and just. But no, I would like to say as of April the 24th, this is all that's been in my cup, except a couple of times, well, more than a couple of times. I like blackcurrant tea. That is yummy. Blackcurrant. Oh, what was it now? Blackcurrant black tea, I think it is. Yummy. But then as I was researching some more, it takes away the iron. And I lack iron. I have to take iron pills. So I kind of stopped that and haven't really gone back to it yet. So I've just stuck with some regular tea and some milk. I usually do milk and a teaspoon of sugar. I had Tim Hortons the other day, which consisted of a small tea, milk and sugar. And I drank it and I was like, this sugar is gross. And I'm like, oh no, I'm turning into one of those people. Ew, I'm a snob now. No, now I'm gonna get 20 more unsubs for me, but yeah, it is so funny. So it's been probably 24, that's a month. So we're already 24, 6. So it's been like a month and 7 days without sugar from Pop and, baking sugar, chocolate. Yeah, I haven't had chocolate as well since then. I think I'm a salty, chippy person. I did buy Pringles because I can have about 15 chips. So why would you go and get a regular bag and the chips are like dinky? So technically, I probably should cut a couple of chips back from Pringles because, Pringles are bigger. So yeah, yes, you think smarter. So, but I think I had a craving for them. So I had the pizza Pringles and sour cream Pringles I bought. So I had 7 each, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'll take the 15th chip away. And you know what? I had it and did nothing for me, and it kind of was gross. I was like, I didn't get that satisfaction like I do having apple slices and peanut butter. Or what else is hummus? Hummus I've tried for the first time. Hummus and cucumbers and carrot sticks. Amen. Amen, amen, amen. Love it. Haven't had that for a while. Maybe I'll break open. I'm cutting carrots, steaming carrots. I got myself for my birthday a rice cooker, Black & Decker, and I made rice twice on it, but I use it for steaming my vegetables. Holy Hannah, that was the best purchase ever. So tonight's supper will be baked chicken with lemon pepper seasoning, if I can find it. And you cut some lemons, fresh lemons, and you put the lemon slice on the chicken that's already been seasoned. Yeah, I got it cut out in the butter, but I don't have as much butter, if anything. And so you just kind of, I think it's a teaspoon of butter, just put it on top of the lemon. I've never tried this recipe. Maybe I'll do a short little video of what it looks like and then do a taste test after. You know, get some content going. And so lemon pepper chicken baked. And then I'm going to do mashed potatoes. And I like lumps. I'm sorry. I enjoy good chunks sometimes. So I'm not a smooth, buttery mashed potato. I do put some butter in it. I do put sour cream in that. And then I mush it up. It just works wonder. And then I'm going to steam carrots. I might steam some frozen green beans as well. But, you know, that, I don't know. I'll see where it goes. Because this rice cooker can hold, you know, only so much. But, so good. Woo! I got to fill this up soon. So that is, my menu for tonight. And yeah, so, and then I'm going to garage sale. Maybe I'll do a videotape of the Bonito road trip. If anybody sees this before I get going tomorrow, let me know. I'm doing good. Mentally, physically, living-wise. My sister, you can always lift up a prayer to her or a thought to her as she's transitioning back home again after 9 months. She did a home visit yesterday, so that was another thing I was thankful for, because I didn't know how we were going to do it, and so the old Cindy would have been tired from 12 hours of driving, and then the next day getting up and doing the physicalness of getting her into the van and that. But I was doing good. The heat kind of knocked the wind out of both my daughter, me, and my sister. So yeah, I think she had a day of rest today. So I know that this is a long video. I thank you and appreciate you for whoever stuck around to listen to me babble, and I hope I didn't jump into too many, or not jump, but went off the train tracks into another thought. I think I kind of did smooth. Maybe I was losing you at the beginning, but then I pulled it back and I remembered, yeah, we were talking about something else. So I just want to say, and I will keep you updated about the fires, or if you just want to type in Flin Flon Manitoba fires or Manitoba, fires. And I know that Canada throughout was going through a lot of them, so it's it's unfortunately our turn. And unfortunately, it is a thing happening. So just pray for those, because I believe they said 17,000 people were trying to get out of Flin Flon, and there's only Highway 10. I think they said they had to close to go to Saskatchewan and that way. So, and I think they closed Highway 10 already again. I don't even think people can get into the paw or out of the paw unless, I don't know. It's just scary. And this one girl who was talking to my mom, she's like, there's a lot of people, a lot of traffic in Bonito and everything, and that's near Swan River. And she had no idea about the fires that were happening in that, which I can understand. When you get busy and you're not plugged into your TV or watching news, you're focused on your job, overtime, kids, you know. It's like me, I don't listen to the news. Oh my goodness. Lisa was asking me if I heard of what was going on in Nova Scotia with these two little cuties. And I said I had no idea, because I don't watch the news and I get busy with my life, and I just pray for them. Like I was watching, and you know, I didn't even hear it. I just heard from what Lisa was saying about these two people, two kids are missing, and Lisa said, yeah, something seems fishy. And I'm like, oh, I bet you the parents did it. And now she sent me a video, and that's exactly, even my mom thinks, or my mom said that the news thinks that it was the parents. And it's sad. They were two cuties. I just pray that the mom did not do nothing. The stepdad did not do anything to them. You know what I could see maybe happening is they're making maybe excuses, and the kids may have accidentally died, and the parents not really meant to do you know, when things happen and people try to cover up things and makes it worse. Oh, but all those people who were hunting for them, and okay, I'm gonna end this. I hope you all are doing good. I've been watching videos here and there. I haven't really been commenting. I'm doing well. And I hope you are doing well. I'm getting thirsty. I want to make sure to find that lemon pepper. And let's see how long this uploads. And yeah, I hope you're okay. Send me a comment. Sorry, I think I'm picking up some pistachios. Oh yeah, that was my breakfast today. You know what? I think I'm just going to make a video and just say Cindy's new portion-sized menu. I think I kind of was, you know, here and there. I should talk about that on another video, because this was more of what I have been doing in crafting area. And that is all, everyone. Who knows? If my daughter allows me to, maybe I'll do like a morning live. Comments about that? Now that's a true test. If I get comments about whether they want to see me do a live, way into the 45th time of this video, I know you're a true believer of Cindy the Crocheter, eh? Hey! Hey! People do, you know, rocker. I do, I love you! Yeah! Alrighty. Oh, even better. The The secret word. Now, people are going to think it's a giveaway, but no. Not when the postal strike might happen. How can I get it to you? Oh, I guess people could say, oh, you can transfer it through. No. Well, I'll see. I'm in a jolly mood. But if I see a word, what word should I say? If I see the word, but I gotta make it a word that you could spell and I can. Because I don't want to say autumn because somebody may already say autumn. Oh, hi, autumn. Crab apples. Because it's, planting, gardening. We have a crab apple tree in front of this building. And so I'll be excited to pick some. And they're already flowering. So if you made it to the very end, and I would like to see anyone who made it to the very end, true Cindy Crocheter A, say crab apples A. If you forget the A part, okay, I'll forgive you. But crab apples A. If I see that in your comments, I know you made it to the very end. Or you possibly could have just went zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, what did she say? Oh, could be a giveaway. Crab apples A. Okay, I'm being stupid and silly. But that's why you love me. Look at my chicken wings. Boo, boo, boo. Like that 1,000-pound sister TLC flapping her wings. We wing girls unite. Right. Bye.